But it leads the country, unfortunately, with the most child drownings, and with school being out, vacations, more time around the water. We thought it was really important to ask the pediatrician Celina Moore from West Boca Medical Center about some good tips to keep in mind. I guess first things first, even your older ones, do you need to make sure that they're supervised as well? We talk about the little ones, but
yes. The top two age brackets that we see drownings in are toddlers and teenage boys.
Teenage boys?
Teenage boys, a rough house. Sometimes there are drugs and alcohol involved, so you have to watch especially those two, but every child that goes into the water, you need to keep an eye on them.
Making sure that adult is there. What about a swimming buddy? I mean, can that kind of get you some leeway there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, travel with a swimming buddy there. Adults getting distracted is usually how we see these things turn tragic.
Right. It's usually at a party. There are lots of people there. Everyone thinks that somebody else is watching the child, and drowning does not make noise. It's not splashing and screaming, they just slip under the water.
I think that's the biggest misconception,
yes.
too. You think you're going to see them or hear them, and not necessarily the case.
Right.
Wow. Do you teach your child permission? You have to ask before you go into the water. Is that really necessary?
It's a good habit to have, you know, that your child, every time they come out of your sight, should be letting you know where they're going, and the water is a dangerous place.
I know you talk to your parents a lot. What do you recommend? At what age do you start recommending they get their child enrolled in some type of swimming lessons?
We used to recommend over the age of 4 only, because under the age of 4 would give the parents a false sense of security. But now the American Academy of Pediatrics is recommending 6 months and up.
Yeah. I know we had our little one in the water at 4 months. She's barely now able to turn herself kind of over, but it happens, and they can kind of do that. So maybe just getting that training early on. Last question, I guess, if a child goes missing, the first place to check?
Check the water.
Check the water.
Yeah.
Be safe out there.
You too.
Be safe out there. Have a good summer. All right, John.